guys, can do a video today on how to use CarPlay. I'll cover what it is too, the settings and what you can do with like CarPlay. It does change a bit all the time, sorry. It does change all the time as Apple does updates and different things happen. But we'll sort of go through how you use it and what it does. So there's two options. You can even have like wireless CarPlay or like wired CarPlay. So wired CarPlay plugs into like a USB in your car and you have a cable. Sometimes it's a bit annoying because it actually won't charge your phone very fast. It almost, your battery will stay the same or drop. Wireless CarPlay means you just like jump in, it'll actually hook to your car's so Bluetooth. Then the Bluetooth will actually drop out and it'll hook over the actual hotspot, and that's how CarPlay works. And that transmits it onto your radio in your car. That's a bit better because then you can put a quick charge cable or like a wireless charger on your phone to keep it charging. CarPlay itself is like basically, it's a bit more than like a mirror of your phone and a bit like less. It's basically like giving you a car-friendly version of your phone on the screen in your car. It's very actually focused at being distraction free. So it's simple big buttons, not providing too much information, and being very driven for voice commands. So you say, Siri, do this, etc, etc. Siri, call someone. It's all mainly like focused around like calling, music, and like navigation, and messages. That is like basically how it sort of works. I'll quickly show you here on a head unit here what you sort of have going on. You call this I kind of call it the actual mix screen. So it'll show you your maps. You can have your like music, easy to change, and it'll give you some options up here. This sometimes changes depending on what's going on or if they've done an update. This button down here is important. This will take you through to the different screens. So here's your app screen and your other main screen. Up here you have the free icons you've just recently used. So you can see I mainly use phone, Spotify, and like maps. On here you can choose your navigation, so you're not stuck using Apple Maps. You can use Google Maps or Waze. It's actually good enough now that it will know your default app, so when you use voice commands it will pick it up. Here's your battery. That's your mode of your phone, like your focus mode or whatever, your reception, and the time. Now on here, if I touch on any of those, it's going to bring up the big version. That's going to take me back. Then over here I can touch on here again. That is going to bring up the big version. I can touch that to go back. That there's not going to do anything because it's just part of this. So I will cover a little bit more on the app screen. This will show you all the apps that you can use on Apple CarPlay. You'll notice not all apps that your phone have on here. And you'll also notice that they can be a bit different and a bit more simple. If I take WhatsApp in for example.
Do you want to send a message or make a call?
That's all it's going to give me. If someone sends me like a message now while I'm doing something, it'll pop up and show me, but it's very distraction free and limiting in what it can do. So those are all the ones, and you can even scroll one more now, and they've got a new thing in CarPlay called widgets. So this is called widgets. So you can have a few things here, the pictures coming up, reminders, tell me she has a big bum me. That's clearly a voice one I've done. So that comes through there, and then over here you can have a few different things coming in. Clock, calendar, task, music. I can control it a bit. I think what they're playing with here is they might be going to try and get rid of this screen. It's not quite like there yet. So again, you can scroll when you're on actually any of these, or push this button to get back. So that basically shows you all your apps. They're all pretty straightforward once you're in them. This is Spotify. This is what you can see. I can only search by voice. Siri. So you can see that Siri comes up. So your main command is going to be like Siri, I'm going to play me this song, Siri, directions to here, on a Siri, call John, or Siri, send a message to John. It's just got popped up there, do I want to send a message to John. So that is where it's all about trying to use voice commands to do things, and that is sort of how that works. In Maps, there's a few more actual settings. This is like Google Maps here, but if you click on here, there's a few more things you can do. You can show the actual satellite map, actually adjust the volume, and these other options here. So there's a couple options you can do in there. And again, when you come into search here, it will use the keypad on this one. All can be a bit different, and it's very good if you have your locations saved, because then you can quickly click on them. That's basically a quick rundown of CarPlay and how you use it. So just I guess an overcap is it's very voice driven. So start trying to use the voice stuff as much as you can. So, hey Siri, directions here. Hey Siri, call someone. Hey Siri, send a text message. It's even getting better now that if you have ChatGPT installed on there, you can be hey Siri, use ChatGPT to check when this will happen or work out this equation, and it'll get back to you. So you can actually do a little bit more with it. And I'm sure over time as it expands, we'll see it get better and better.